Man, this was a hard one to get up. We had to jump to the cell phone edition of the live stream just so I could make sure that the audio is working. So we won't, I don't even think we got a thumbnail up for this version, y'all, but I just wanted to get live with y'all, and talk to the people, man. However, we got to make it happen is how we going to make it happen. So salute to y'all. And, we got to drop the intro, man. We got to do it right. I know this is our third time trying to go live, so bear with me. Bear with me. I know it's been a little rough. But here we go. What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hey, and do not forget to subscribe. So y'all see by the title, my bad, man. Hey, my bad. I tried to do what I can do, man, but we had to pull up on the cell phone edition, so I won't be able to share my screen with y'all. Unfortunately, I did want to be able to do that, but hey, it is what it is, man. At least we here. At least we live right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Drop a comment. Let me know you are in the building, man. Salute. I see A1 in the building. Shout out to A1, said hi roller. Shout out to Antoine in the building. Shout out to Surplus. Shout out to BCR. Hey, hit the like button. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Shout out to the high rollers, my entire community, everybody rocking with me, supporting everything that we got going on, man. Salute to y'all, man. We wouldn't be here without y'all. Shout out to Major Pain. I see you in the building. Surplus, skills to theme, or skills to the max X, man. Salute. Athol in the building, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody. So this one gonna be a little different, y'all. We got, we got to do this one from back in the old days, like, how we used to go live, straight cell phone footage. Y'all gonna have to give me a like for this one, for still pulling up, even with the technical difficulties. I gotta hold the phone for this stream, y'all. Show some love, man. Let me know where the likes, okay, I can see the likes right here. Okay, cool, man. Run those likes up, show some love, man. We had to do it the old-fashioned way. We had to pull up on a cell phone edition for y'all, man. But y'all my people, so I had to pull up, man. I wasn't even planning. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I wasn't planning on jumping on camera on this stream, but because we have some audio issues from the setup, we gotta do it this way, y'all. So hopefully y'all don't mind. But no, my merch is on the way. I ordered everything. My merch is on the way. Trust me, y'all will be seeing that real soon. I'm probably one of the first people y'all gonna see with the merch. So, connect the dots. But yeah, Vegas Inu token merch is now available, y'all. I wish I could have had let me see if I can set some of this up while we on here. Cause I don't have links in the description. I don't have anything set up. I just jumped straight to the cell phone. Let's see. Y'all gotta give me a moment. Run those likes up in the meantime, y'all. Let everybody know that we are live, y'all. We are here live right now. Let's see. Hey, I'm getting all our description sections set up. Getting the Vegas Inu token links all in the description section of this live stream. I was gonna skip it, but no, I see they allowing me to do it here. So we just gonna take the time to do it. But shout out to y'all, man. How y'all feeling? How's everybody feeling, man? Let me know in the comment section, in the chat. How is everybody feeling, man? Me personally, I'm feeling really good, man. Knowing what's in front of us, knowing, I was doing some, some more research, and, it just becomes more and more clear to me that, that time is now, man. People are going to be looking back in the next few months at this time and be, wondering, what did they do? And wishing like, damn, I wish I can go back in time and make some of the right decisions. If you don't got Vegas Inu token right now, man, connect the dots. But let's see. Okay, so we got everything in the description section. Vegas Inu token down there. Our tags are set. You know what? We're gonna leave a thumbnail just like this. We gonna leave it just like this. You know what I'm saying? Keep a little of that rawness to the channel. But y'all, some exciting news, make sure y'all get the word out, let everybody know we are live right now. I need y'all to do me a favor, share that, tag me at DecemberDeMarco, also tag at Vegas Inu token on X, Twitter, whatever you calling it right now. But yeah, y'all, we got some cool things, to talk about. So get the word out, let everybody know. We here live. Hey, y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm looking a little rough. I wasn't gonna hop on the stream, but we gotta get this information out there, man. So, don't mind. I gotta get a retwist and everything, but hey, it is what it is. But who else just pulled up on this, man? Make sure y'all run those likes up. Salute to Ken. Shout out to Mike Jones. Shout out to Timmy Toe. Shout out to K Home, Major Payne, Jonathan, Mitchell, Roland, Petey, Crypto Surfer, Margaret, Dude, Tyler. Man, salute. Just show some love if you in the chat right now. Let everybody know in the family that, we are live. Salute. Okay, y'all, so let's get into this. Y'all can't see my screen, but y'all just gonna have to, take my word for it on what we talking about today. So right now, overall crypto market is sitting at a $1.41 trillion market cap, y'all. What does that mean? I think it means if we look at numbers of Bitcoin, we are technically in a bull market. Now, this ain't the, the part of the bull market where everybody's, making killer, money. This is the beginning of it. This is before things really begin to take off. So I'm looking at this time as a last effort, a last call or last, chance to be able to really position yourself so that way you can hit a home run this bull market. Definition of a bull market. So we got to start there. Hold on. Whoa, Coin Market Cap has live streams now? That's crazy. I didn't know that. But that's interesting. I didn't know Coin Market Cap had live streams, y'all. We might be live streaming on Coin Market Cap pretty soon as well. But let's see. If we take a look at Bitcoin, okay, first let's talk about the definition of a bull market. So we're over here at Investopedia, right? What is a bull market and how can investors benefit from one? So obviously y'all know how you can benefit from one. And we got 45 people on the stream with only 30 likes, man. Show me some love, man. I got on here, you know what I'm saying? Straight out the mud for y'all, man. Show some love, man. Run those likes up. But what is a bull market? A bull market is the condition of a financial market in which prices are rising or are expected to rise. The term bull market is most often used to refer to the stock market, but can be applied to anything that is traded, such as bonds, real estate, currencies, and commodities. Because prices of securities rise and fall essentially continuously during trading, the term bull market is typically reserved for extended periods in which a large portion of security prices are rising. Bull markets tend to last for months or even years, y'all. And that's facts. It does. But we got a few key takeaways. A bull market is a period of time in financial markets when the price of an asset or security rises continuously. So remember this, y'all. Keep this in mind. The commonly accepted definition of a bull market is when stock prices rise by 20%. And that's generally over a 2-month period, y'all. So if prices are up over 20% in a 2-month period, that is because, and it's usually looked at over a broader index, meaning the entire crypto market or, the S&P 500, NASDAQ over an entire, indice, basically. But right now, also, so a couple more things. Traders employ a variety of strategies such as increase, buy and hold, and retracement to profit of bull markets. The opposite of a bull market is a bear market when prices trend downward. So right now, if we look at where we were 2 months ago with Bitcoin's price, Bitcoin was sitting around $26,355 on September 27th. So that was 2 months ago. Right now, Bitcoin is up 44% from where it was. If we're counting 38,000 mark, we done hit the 38,000 level several times. We done tested that area. So now it's showing us that Bitcoin is bullish, y'all. It wants to take off. It's just gonna play out, in a way where it's not as clear or where it's not as easy to catch it if you're not someone that already has time in the market or understands, how to move in the markets. But from $26,355 on September 27th to $38,000, basically today, we could round it off. It's a little under, whatever. It might even pull back to 36 briefly, but we hit that level, y'all. That's a 44% increase. I just seen Mike Jones become a channel member. Shout out to Mike Jones, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate the support, holding it down for the DD Nation. But y'all, a 44% increase over the last 2 months. It tells us that we are in a bull market by textbook definition. Now, granted, there's still more things to identify before you just want to go crazy and say, hey, this is it, we gone. Now, granted, the earlier you want to be, then the sooner you should be moving. And I hope y'all are, early movers. But, we still are speculating. So you got to understand, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you to buy, sell, hold. And again, none of this is financial advice. So do not hold me accountable for this. You got to do what's best for you. So knowing that, though, 44% increase over the last 2 months when the textbook definition is a 20%. They also tell us to watch out for a few other things like, let's see. So a few things they, tell you to watch out for is, investor sentiment. Is the overall sentiment increasing? Also, not only just investor sentiment, but is price action increasing? Is the volume in the space increasing? And we can see that taking place right now, y'all. Also, a few other things, indicators. I had it up here in my, pages that I wanted to go over, but I got to go through it real quick. But it's basically just analyzing the overall market and getting a feel for, are people going to react positively to where the space is heading? And if you feel that that's the case, then you should be preparing yourselves, y'all. And me, especially knowing that we are up 44% over the last 2 months with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the grandfather of the rest of the crypto space. So if Bitcoin is moving like that, that's an indication of what's likely to happen to the rest of the market. One big thing y'all have to remember, assets like this, currencies, stocks, things like that, when one is doing really well, other ones receive sympathy. Similar assets will eventually receive some sympathy from the one that's doing well. What does that mean? Okay, if, Dogecoin starts to take off, people are going to look for similar plays or projects to Dogecoin. Shiba Inu, the Volt Inus, all the other Inus, Vegas Inu. People are going to look for these types of plays after the original one starts to pump because they're looking for that next one. People are going to take profits and roll them over into the smaller ones. So that way they can, take advantage of that price action that's likely to occur. People are just literally trying to beat each other to the right asset. So if you could find a solid project, a solid play, and you could recognize how these markets operate, you could position yourself, nicely before things take off, you're going to do well, especially during this upcoming bull run. And look, y'all, we looking at the textbook definitions. Prices are up over 44% in the last 2 months. They told us, by textbook definition, it's a 2-month period. Let me show you, let me flip the camera and show y'all this. Okay, let's see. So the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission defines a bull market as a time when stock prices are rising and market sentiment is optimistic. More specifically, the SEC says a bull market tends to be marked by a rise of 20% or more in a broad market index over at least a 2-month period. So hearing that definition, how do y'all feel personally? Would y'all consider us in a bull market? How do you feel about that personally? I'm gonna take a quick moment to read the chat, but let me know, what do y'all feel about that? Because obviously we're one could say we're not 100% out of hot water just yet. We still got things that could play out. We still could see some type of negative catalyst that flips the entire market. But I think as we get closer and closer to that 24 halving, closer and closer to better economic conditions, closer and closer to Bitcoin ETF approvals, I think the market is going to go absolutely bonkers, and Shiba Inu will be a part of that. So let me know, how are y'all feeling about the overall market? Shout out to Looney. I just seen Looney come through and say, how do you buy Vegas Inu? So right now you can buy it on the website, vechain.token.com, or you can, go to pancakeswap using the contract address and you can pull it up. You will need BNB. If you don't have BNB and you want to swap Ethereum or another major token for BNB, you can use a website called changenow.io. And they'll help you, swap everything out. And then you could go to vechain.token.com, connect your wallet and buy some VIT using the VoltiChange widget. And, it's beneficial for Volt Inu. It's burning some of that supply, burning some of our supply, and you getting a bag. So, that's one way to do it right there. Or like I said, using PancakeSwap. So, shout out to Looney for, about to join the High Roller family. But let's see. I just seen one comment. PD said bull market since January 3rd. Now that's facts. We did see, some, because Bitcoin dipped all the way down to, 16. But, it was a little still unsettling, or, that uncertainty of, were we completely in the clear? It's like, yeah, you should be buying at these levels. But, it's a little unclear to say if we are, completely, into a bull market. Now, I think right now at this time, I think we are in the early signs. And yes, it could have been back even further. I'm just giving confirmation from today's point. Or do I feel we are in a bull market? I'm not saying it started today, but yes, I do feel we are in that bull market, but not in the part of the bull market where there's euphoria, where everything is going crazy. This is the early days of the bull market that's, coming upon us. That's what I believe. Whether it started back, further, this is still that early period. Remember, bull runs can last for, months to years. So, this might be the next bull run where we see last for, who knows how long, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, who knows? We can look up on average how long do bull markets last, and I think it was 4 years. Let's see, on average. So key takeaways: a bull market is when stock prices rise over a period of time. Typically, bull markets last just under 4 years, usually during a time of economic growth. So this could just be the early stages of that bull market. Think about it. If it's going to last 4 years, we probably won't reach the, the all-time highs until, 75% of the way, 80%, 90% of the way through the bull market. So we got a lot of time, to appreciate the time that we're in right now, but you have to be positioned correctly now in order to see some benefit from that. So let's see. Whatever method you prefer, Looney, you can do it straight from the website. That's burning some of our supply. But let's see. I'm going to try to get some of these comments in. Andy Charles says, you keep saying that for so long now. Man, bro, you got to be patient. You just got to be patient, man. I know everybody wants it to happen sooner. Me too. But, we can't rush things. We just got to be, understanding of how these markets work, and know that it's not an overnight thing. It's not something that just happens right away, even though we would all like it to. That's just not the reality of it. But we got 66 people right now, man. I seen us up to 70 people, but we only got 49 likes, man. If you just now tuning in, show us some love and tap that like button. We all becoming better informed investors together. Antoine says Shiba 10x last 21 bull run with 60 billion market cap. We easily double that next bull market. Y'all, I think Shiba Inu personally is going beyond all-time highs. That's just my personal opinion. Now, it's not financial advice. Again, nothing I'm saying in this stream is financial advice. Please remember that. But my speculation is that we will see Shiba Inu, possibly at least double its all-time high. And that's at the minimum is what I'm expecting. I could be wrong, and I could be completely undershooting it. We could see, 100x this next bull run. I don't know. But I know minimum, that's what, we should be seeing at the very, very least, even if we don't have, the best, bull market ahead of us. Now, that's just speculation. Again, remember that. But, that's how I'm planning and, setting things up for, because we got to understand Shiba Inu is down around 90% from its all-time high. So we get back to all-time, highs, you could potentially get just, rounding it about, almost a 10x, from these prices if she goes back to all-time high. 10x, think about the level of money you can make from that if you're buying at these positions. I know a lot of y'all already have positions that y'all will say, I've been holding, I'm waiting for it to go, beyond whatever price. But you got to think, why not create a new bag so that way you could take advantage of all the price action that's going to happen from this point back until you break even. Now, of course, you could be dollar cost averaging in the original bag that you have, but to start a new bag at this level is, not a bad idea, because, you can get a 10x on that bag. Simply, let's say you put in $1,000 and you're down 20% on that, or, depending on where you bought in at, even if you're down, 50% off that $1,000. You put in 1,000 at this level, that's a potential 10x, just to all-time high again, which is a easy goal. And now you cover, the initial, and you got the, the potential to catch all the upside from here. So it all depends on your investment strategy and what works best for you and what you're comfortable with, your risk tolerance, all that, good stuff. But y'all, I think this bull run is about to be absolutely crazy, y'all. Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm personally looking at, like, from, the people who I follow and some of my own technical analysis, I easily believe Bitcoin will hit 250,000. That's what I think this next bull run. Could be higher, but that's my minimum for Bitcoin this next bull run. Now, of course, remember, this ain't financial advice. I could be wrong, but that's just what I expect. So, surplus is, Andy, you ain't getting nothing quick right away, bro. Sell if you're anxious and FOMO later. So he's basically telling you, and if you're impatient, you might end up selling your position, jumping out, and then end up having to jump back in later at a higher price once you see what Shiba Inu actually begins to do, y'all. Voice of Life. Let's see. Jonathan says, been buying a dip as much as I can. Hope it pays off, man. And soon, because I have a dip addiction. Hey, I feel you, man. Right now is not the wrong time to, to be buying a dip. I'm not mad at anybody for buying at this level, because we know it's going back, to the Lena zero. So we'll be back in that 4 zeros level. Shiba Inu has been wanting to hit that 1,500 points per coin for a while, so it's been suppressed. So once it actually does get the room to run, it's going to actually take off, y'all. It's going to be crazy. I hope y'all are prepared for this, man. So let's just take a look at the overall market. Antoine said last bull market top was in 2 years. Yeah, that's facts. Roland said bull kicking up, the dust getting ready to run. Dude says, I think we still have time to get a decent position through January. Facts, I do too. I think we still got some time, but I want y'all to know the time is here. You better be ready. You better be getting prepared, because when Shiba Inu takes off, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be, you're going to see that time of euphoria where everybody's excited again, where everybody's making all this money. Everybody who held on is now those next level. They get that crypto badge of making it through the bear market, of being the next success stories. Man, it's going to be a crazy time for those who make it. Those who position themselves properly, who have, because even if everybody going to see something, I believe if you're in crypto right now, I believe everybody's going to see some gains. But those who are really being strategic about it, really, putting their money where their mouth is, or their money where their belief is, are going to do the best. Those are the people who I think are going to see, the most upside. But y'all, we got 76 people in the stream with only 55 likes. Are y'all not feeling what I'm saying or something? Y'all got to let me know. It's absolutely free to hit the like button. Absolutely free, y'all. Show some love, man, for the stream. I had to hop on here on the cell phone and hold it for the stream just to make sure we get this live stream in and that y'all can hear me. Let's see. Jonathan says Shiba has been in the same accumulation for like over a year, which is a great sign. I think because we in the bottom. Facts. I agree with you. And I think once it starts to really take off, it's going to explode, y'all. It might sound, some of y'all might be sitting here listening to me and like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Or I don't believe it, or I'll believe it when I see it, but then it's going to be too late. So even if you don't believe it right now, get some exposure, put some skin in the game, get some exposure to Shiba Inu, and if you truly believe in SHIB, the ecosystem, not saying you got to believe in everything that the dev team is dropping, but if you truly believe in the project itself, the community, then man, you should be going hard right now. you should be going hard trying to add to your position, because that's how you make your money work for you. You know, there's several ways you can go about trying to flip your money, but you know, crypto is one of the best ways. It's very risky. That's why we say never risk more than you're willing to lose. But it's still, you know, one of the best ways, because you can find a solid project, solid community, you know, solid development, and jump in the project and just be patient and let it do what it has to do. And, you know, you could be seeing some very nice gains from that. So Citadel says, my biggest bag is SHIB, 100 million. Then I have 1,088 Matic XRP. I have 500 ape and 25 Chainlink 5K GRT. That's the portfolio I'm rifing. Going to 20x it easily, man. I hope you do so. I hope you get more than the 20x, bro. You know, I hope all y'all, you know, see, you know, 100x's or more. Angry Gamer says, what about bad idea? That's another one. You know, I think it'll do well during the bull market. Now, how well, I don't know, but it is a part of the SHIB ecosystem. And I know the team is actively introducing new things, new developments, you know, constantly keeping, you know, the project mentioned in different Shiba Inu things. So that's one of those ones that, you know, when I talk about sympathy plays, when Shiba Inu explodes and people, you know, make all this money from SHIB, people are going to start looking at what other tokens in the ecosystem can they put their money into. Bone token, leash token, bad idea AI. And each of these tokens are going to see some type of rally, I believe. Not financial advice, but I believe, you know, receiving some sympathy from when Shiba Inu starts to go crazy. When Doge starts to go crazy, SHIB's going to go crazy, you know, and it's going to create a ripple effect for the rest of the, you know, projects similar to it. Baby Doge might even go crazy. You know, the OG, you know, Shiba Inu themed tokens, you know, might all do well, because people are going to be chasing, you know, that next one. So, you know, you just got to be prepared, man. You just got to hold on, make it through. Don't give up. Understand that it's a journey. It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the time that's ahead of us. So right now, y'all, we got Bitcoin at 37,112, Ethereum at 2,012. We got BNB at 226, XRP 60 cents. We got Solana at $55.06, Cardano at 37 cents. We got Doge at 7 cents. We got Tron at 10 cents. Timecoin 242, Link at $14, AVAX at 1980. Litecoin 69.13. Shiba Inu 19th place by market cap, sitting at 5081, down 3.5% in the last 24 hours and down 2.86% in the last week, y'all. So it is giving you a discount. You know, the markets are going up, going down, going up, going down lower, going up higher, going down lower, going up higher, going down lower. That's what's taking place right now. So even though, you know, it may feel like you're not winning or you're not getting a lot of gains right now, you got to understand the cycle that is playing out right now. The market is working its way back to, you know, that bull run, to those all-time high prices. That's what I believe. So, you know, you just got to be confident, understand what you hold, and ask yourself the question, do I truly believe in this project? Am I truly willing to go the distance with this project? And Shiba Inu, Vegas Inu token, those should be projects you should be looking at, because guess what? Once people, you know, make a ton of gains from Shiba Inu, they're going to look for projects with strong communities like Vegas Inu token. And, you know, they're going to want to jump into those projects. So those of you that are already in the project, be patient. If you got a solid project that you're holding on to, just be patient. Understand it takes time, you know, so don't lose your position. Don't trick yourself out of your position. Don't sell something now. And don't get me wrong, I can't tell you not to buy, sell, or hold. You can sell if you want to sell. But something like Shiba Inu, you know, Vegas Inu token, these are projects that have true communities behind them. If you got to sell stuff, not financial advice, go sell the BS tokens. Go sell the, you know, the projects that, you know, the community isn't, you know, there anymore. You know, those are the projects, you know, you want to be quick in and out of. But official projects with true community, that's what cryptocurrency is about. Find these communities, become a part of it, you know, and really, you know, put some skin in the game, so that way when those projects do, you know, receive their, you know, their fruits, you can have, you know, an abundance of, you know, gains coming from that, because you positioned yourself correctly. That's what I want for y'all, man. So Take advantage. Take advantage now. Remember, only money that you're willing to risk losing, so that way you don't put yourself in a tight situation. But man, when you see what happens, you're going to wish that you had more money or that you allowed yourself to put more risk, up there. Don't put yourself in a tight situation. Even though I'm saying the more money you put in, the more you're going to make. Don't put yourself in a tight situation. But still understand, if you're blowing money on this, blowing money on that, you could be putting it into the solid projects and getting a nice return when the bull market fully kicks in. Now, I believe we are at the foot, because prices are up over 20% in the last 2 months, it does not mean that all the other factors are perfectly aligned just yet. We need better economic conditions. We need people to have more confidence in the market. People are the early people are starting to, smell the coffee a little bit. They're starting to connect the dots, but not everybody yet. But those early adopters, those ones that, prepare first, are going to be rewarded first. So lock in, do what you got to do, load up your positions, and be prepared for this run. It's going to be crazy. So getting those prices out the way, Bitcoin up 44% over the last 2 months. That's, to me, if you ask me, that's pretty bullish. Let's see. We got a few Shiba Inu stories to get into. Shout out to Watcher Guru. Also, I just want to say some exciting things coming for Vegas Inu token, man. If you haven't got into Vegas Inu token yet, you should be checking it out, man. Do your due diligence. I highly recommend you checking it out. If you are already in, take advantage of the discount that we're seeing. We're still seeing a nice holiday discount on Vegas Inu token. If you believe in the project, if you want to, truly help support the project, load up. The more you have in the project, the better your bag size is. But not only that, the more involved you become in the project, of wanting to see the project succeed and wanting to, work for your bag and, do your part and, just, help motivate the rest of the community. It's very, very important to continue community building at this point, because we are right at the forefront, I believe, of the bull run. So as we continue to, community build, keep the excitement alive, foster that meme coin spirit. When the time comes, y'all, we are going to be rewarded, man. That's what it's about, man. Shout out to all 86 people in the stream. 88 right now, but we only got 70 likes, man. Show some love and hit the like button on the stream. This is, how we used to do it back in the day, jumping straight on the cell phone with the live streams. We ain't using the setup with everything, but I just really wanted to jump on here, even though, normally we do it a different way. But run those likes up, man, if y'all appreciate this type of information. And if y'all are rocking with me throughout this next bull run, man, hopefully as many people as possible come across the finish line with us this bull run. I want y'all to make as much money as you want. Now, first Shiba Inu story we see up here is Shiba Inu burn rate spikes 499,000%. Will the price follow? So somebody did a massive, massive burn in the SHIB community, man. Shout out to whoever that was, or those individuals coming together to make it work. But it says, as per, and don't forget, we got a Vegas Inu token Shiba Inu burn coming up as well. We will be burning some Shiba Inu. So if you want to be a part of that, help support that, come join the Vegas Inu high roller family, man. Salute to all the high rollers out there. We just dropped our merch. Go to Vegas Inu token on Twitter, at Vegas Inu token. And one of the first links you'll see is the new merch line, y'all. We only have 20 items of each design. So make sure y'all go check that out. There's only 20 of each design, y'all. There's only 3 designs and 20 of each of those designs. So, get it before it's gone, man. There's already, a nice amount that, from each collection that is already gone. So, get yours before they're all gone. But 500,000% burn with over 264 million tokens burnt in 24 hours. SHIB's burn portal launched in April 2022 and has incinerated thousands of tokens ever since. The project's burn rate took a hit mid-23, most likely due to a drop in network activity. Moreover, the asset's price has struggled for most of this year, which may have led to less user interest. So burn rate up significantly. The latest burn spike is due to one transaction in particular, which destroyed almost 261 million SHIB tokens. The number of tokens burnt in the last few days was low, and a sudden increase in tokens burnt may have caused the burn rate to spike. So will Shiba Inu's price rise after the burn spike? Despite the rise in burn rate, SHIB's price has not budged. The asset has fallen 0.2% in the daily charts and 2.9% in the weekly charts. Moreover, the token is down by 5.6% over the last 14 days. So nonetheless, the meme coin is up by 7.7% over the previous month. Shiba Inu's burn rate has seldom led to price movements. Even last week's 47,000% burn rate spike did not lead to a price increase. The lack of price movements from SHIB's burn rate is likely due to the massive circulating supply. The number of tokens burnt is insignificant compared to SHIB's 589 trillion supply. The project will need to remove a more significant number of tokens for the burn rate to impact the asset's price, y'all. So, obviously a few million tokens is, nothing when it comes to burning Shiba Inu's 589 trillion supply. But, we got to keep chipping away. Even if it seems like it's pointless now, still chipping away at that supply is, better than doing nothing with it. So also, Shiba Inu price predictions for December 23. Y'all, we almost there. We got 85 viewers with 75 likes. If you're just now tuning in, show some love. Hit the like button, man. It's absolutely free. Let me see what my people talking about, man. Okay. PD says, do you think the predictions on Shiba that we hear is where they think it will settle at after the all-time high? What prediction, bro? Shout out to Evan, says, got any lunk? Yes, I do. Lee says, think about it though, she will always be second to Doge. Bro in here shilling hard for his coin, but that's how you do it though. I ain't even mad at you, man. Get your shill on. Mike Jones says, you doing it. Looney says, hit the like button, fam. Shout out to Looney, man. Appreciate that, man. Show some love. We got 80 viewers on the stream right now with 79 likes, man. We need one more like to be, there we go. Shout out to whoever that was. Whoever that was that just hit the like button, yeah, you. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mike, for real, that dude following anti-Jesus. Citadel Combat says, I am like 64. Shout out to Citadel Combat. Silvestre says, I had a dream last year of Shiba 2 times. Okay. Surplus says, Shiba about to make new millionaires. Lee says, nah, Mike, research. Dude Tyler says, bad idea is a good idea. You gotta have a little, you don't have to, but I have some exposure to the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem, but that's just because I'm bullish on Shiba Inu, ASAP Mason says 2K and Bone, let's go, good work. Dude Tyler says Bone will definitely rally. Yeah, I truly believe when Bone gets in his groove, when Bone finally, because remember, Bone is still fairly new, and Shiba Inu is fairly new. Shiba Inu is only 3 years old. So I believe when these projects get in their groove and they finally, truly start to gain some momentum and, well, Shiba Inu has already seen some momentum, but, when the time is right for these projects, man, it's going to be big. I believe Bad Idea is going to be really, big as well for the sheep ecosystem. Bone, Leash. We got Treat coming. We got She coming. So we still got 2 new tokens coming for the ecosystem, y'all. So it's some exciting times. And if you learn how to play cryptocurrencies, you can, generally always make some money. It ain't going to always be a home run. It ain't going to always be life-changing money. But you can still, make some money, especially learning how to recognize good projects early on, become a diamond-handed holder. And not every project is meant to be diamond-handed. Some of those projects, you see me, if some of y'all are a part of my, private Discord community where I give out some, we call them risky plays, our risky plays where, they're high risk, high reward. Some of these plays aren't meant for long-term holding. You got to understand the difference. But when you got projects with solid communities, really, working to build something, it's not a hyped, pump and dump. Those are the projects you want to have confidence in. You want to understand what you're holding. And that's Shiba Inu. I know a lot of people are unsatisfied with what they see the dev team doing and all these other things, but you got to remember, Shiba Inu is not the Shiba Inu dev team. Yes, they support it. Yes, they add value to it. And they try to do what they can and they help. But Shiba Inu is just Shiba Inu. You know, Shiba Inu already has a very solid community surrounding it that is going to, you know, rock with this token to the end of it, eternity. You know, so that's how I feel about Shiba Inu. I'm somebody who's very, very confident in SHIB. So you got to understand that I'm biased towards it. And it's for good reason. You know, if you've seen what I seen during the last run, and if Sheeb did some of the things, you know, that I seen it do for people's lives, you know, and you saw that yourself or been a part of that, you will probably feel the same way I feel, you know. So Sheeb's had a tough year in 23. Despite a significant layer 2 launch, the asset's price has struggled to gain momentum. Sheeb has dipped 3.9% in the last 7 days and 6.2% in the 14-day charts. Nonetheless, the token is up 7.2% over the previous month. Shiba Inu's price prediction for early December 23. According to machine learning algorithm from price predictions, SHIB will hit a price of 50891 on December 5th, 23, a growth of about 7.2% from current levels. Furthermore, the platform expects SHIB to continue upwards for most of December. According to price predictions analysis, SHIB may lose a zero after its decimal in mid-December. CoinCodex, on the other hand, expects Shiba Inu to drop to 50718 by December 8th, and a fall of about 13% from current levels. Moreover, the platform anticipates SHIB oscillating between that 5075 level and 5088 level for most of December. Additionally, the platform does not expect to lose a zero after its decimal point in December. Changeley predicts that SHIB will drop to 50794 by December 5th, 23, falling 4.4% from current levels. Nonetheless, the platform expects the token's price to rise to 50918 on December 26, 23, rising about 10% from current price levels. So despite its lackluster performance in 23, many analysts expect SHIB to regenerate momentum in 24. Researchers anticipate another bull run for the crypto market in 24, fueled by Bitcoin's halving and the possible approval of a spot BTC ETF by the SEC. SHIB could see a new all-time high next year, surpassing its 21 peak of 408616. So they bullish, you know, on SHIB overall, but they feel that, you know, in the near time, we might have another shakedown. That's one thing you got to always remember. They can always shake us down a little bit. So don't ever just get to the point where you think we're 100% in the clear, because that's exactly when they might shake us down one level to, you know, get people fearful, afraid, and then people start to panic sell off, jump out of positions. And then after that happens, they come scoop it up for the low, and then prices start to take off again from there. So you want to be, you know, mindful of that taking place as well. So let's see. Jonathan L says, I needed this hype after a long day at work. Lee says, nice name, 80s babies, Jesus. LimeWire coin going to the moon, says ASAP Mason. I don't know. I haven't researched it, bro. Citadel says, DeMarco, let's do a VIP meet and greet in Vegas with entry fees being paid in SHIB burns. You burn the SHIB and show the record of it and get VIP pass to Vegas, DeMarco super party with celebs, man. Hey, we do got something, you know, in the works. We got a few things in the works, man. I've been doing a lot of research, a lot of, you know, strategizing, you know, with different individuals on, you know, all the different possibilities that we can do with Vegas Inu token, and a group community meetup is definitely one of those things that, you know, we're putting into place. But y'all, we got some exciting possibilities. The way we're going about this, you know, building strong community, organic community first, and, you know, having that established so that way once the euphoria of the bull run kicks in, we can make a lot of noise and, you know, show, you know, the community we've been building, you know, some of the things we've been working on over the time, and attract a lot more people to, you know, what we have going on. But you just want to secure a solid position, you know, right now before those things take place. We're still very, very early on, and we got a project that we can ride out this entire, you know, bull run into the next bear market, into the next bull run. You know, that's the type of time we're on here with Vegas Inu token. You know, we're really trying to build something here. So shout out to everybody for rocking with me and supporting. Antoine says, I set my sell limit orders to the maximum in case I want to sell sooner. Lee says, let's be for real. In 2020, none of us even knew what Shiba Inu was. That's facts. Until, some of us late 2020, early 2021, but that's facts. A lot of people didn't even know what the project is. That's similar to Vegas Inu token right now. This is true, or this is how she was in the early days. Only the true people who were like, either heard of it from somebody or were just kind of knee deep into crypto and end up stumbling on it. Only those people knew about SHIB in the beginning. And there was a whole story that took place in the beginning of Shiba Inu that didn't involve, people seeing crazy gains in the beginning. She was essentially dead for the first 10 months, y'all. I got to keep reminding y'all of that because some people think this happens overnight. And I know some of y'all been holding over a year, but you got to remember, you must have bought the top of the last bull run. You bought higher prices in the last bull run when, you should be trying to get these prices for the low. Now is the time to be buying, or previously it's been time to be buying, but, right now is another opportunity to, get to buy as well. But right now is that time, y'all. Right now is the time to be loading up, going crazy, and getting your bags ready, getting those moon bags ready. Shiba Inu is about to blow. It's been suppressed for so long. Granted, the overall market has as well, but Shiba Inu been wanting to break out. It been having enough positive things taking place where, the price should be, a lot further than where it is, but it's not because it's being suppressed. But the more you suppress, a cryptocurrency like this, it's just building up more pressure. It's building up more and more pressure that once that pressure finally, explodes or releases, it's going to go crazy, y'all. I'm telling you now. I hope y'all hear me clearly. I hope y'all understand. Vegas Inu token is one of those ones, man. You want to connect the dots on it. We're working on some very big things, some exciting things in the space, and you are still very, very early. We have not hit our first 500 holders yet. So joining the high rollers right now, that's the Vegas Inu token community. That's what we call ourselves, the high rollers. Joining us now, you will be in before the first 500 holders, y'all. That is very, very important to solidify a position like that in a cryptocurrency with as much potential as what we have here. Knowing that the development is solid, you don't have to worry about the dev running off on the project, rug pulling it, removing all the liquidity, all these other things that you have to worry about with other projects. You don't have to worry about with VIT. Long as you are, somebody who truly believes in the project and you intend on, holding for the long term, even if you don't want to hold for the long term and you want to trade it, that's perfectly fine. The tokenomics on the project is set up perfectly, to reward, the person that wants to maybe trade it, like they got the Spark bot, over at Voinu. A lot of people taking advantage of the Spark bot, setting those orders and, taking advantage of those buy and sales orders. There's people doing that and they're making, some decent money. If that's what you want to do, that's fine because the tokenomics is set up to still support the project. All holders of Vegas Inu token receive 2% reflections simply from holding on to the project, y'all. That is super bullish. It's rewarding you for the time that it's going to take in order for the project to, really take off, start to blossom. So being able to, all you got to do is hold, and every single transaction, your bag size is increasing. When people buy and sell, you receive more tokens. 2% of every transaction is going to the holders, y'all. That is very, very important when it comes to being rewarded for, your patience, your, even your belief in the project. Just by believing in the project, you get rewarded with more tokens than you initially purchased. So as the value of the project increases and those token value increases, your bag size increases as well. And we also have a burn mechanism that is removing tokens from, circulation every single transaction, y'all. That is very important to have. Imagine if Shiba Inu was built, but with a burn feature implemented where every single transaction tokens were being burnt and taken out of circulating supply. That would have been fire for Shiba Inu. We got that with Vegas Inu token, y'all. So, connect the dots. Also, we got an NFT collection coming up. We got billboards coming up in Times Square. We got billboards coming up here in Vegas. I ain't just talking, y'all. We really working. It's a lot of things taking place in the background, so, give it time, be patient, understand these things don't happen overnight. You got to truly build. Also remember, on average, it takes somebody around 7 times to hear something before they consider it as a purchase. And just because they hear it 7 times don't mean that they are going to just buy it. That means they'll consider it the next time that they're in the market for something similar. So let's say, someone is, seeing a car insurance, a new car insurance company. They might have seen a billboard. They might have seen a commercial. They might have heard a radio ad. They might have, seen some marketing materials about it. But until they've seen it, on average, some people sooner, some people less, but on average, it's 7 times before they consider it as a purchase. And they will only consider it the next time they are in the market for, insurance, or shopping for insurance, or, whatever it is. So you got to keep that in mind. All we got to do is keep grinding, keep working, keep putting, the word out there about Vegas Inu token. And more people are going to gradually join our community. They're going to like the vibe that we're building. They're going to see, they're rocking with some OGs in the space, and join the family, y'all. And our possibilities are endless, y'all. We got so much potential with this. Fresh ideas, a community-driven project where, the community is able to add input and do certain things that they want to work on as well. And, as a community understands this and learns this more, and we continue to bring in more people, y'all, we just get bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger. And that's what it's about, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have, a project, low cap project like Vegas Inu token. You want to have a low cap gem. You want to have a low cap gem in your portfolio, like Vegas Inu token, something you can be confident in, something that you can put some decent money in and not worry about, getting rug pulled. That's very, very important, y'all. So this is what Shiba Inu was before, it became what Shiba Inu to be. It was a community-driven project that was launched in the bear market, essentially. Right, before things start to, some could say, bull market. It depends on when you categorize, but it wasn't launched in the hype of the bull market. So, we could say that, but Vegas Inu token has a lot of those similarities. We got a lot of people that have faith in the project, and it's still very early. Things are just slowly, playing out. We're shaking some of the non-believers, some of the paper-handed people from their positions, which is a very good thing. Some of the Jeets running off, because we would love for those people to leave at a, we at all-time high. I think we did just about under a 7x. We'd rather people, want to leave at that level than, a 70x, 50x, and they take that type of money from the project. So, it's all a part of the game. It's all a part of the cycle. You just got to be patient, be prepared, and understand what you hold. There's a saying in crypto, know what you hold. The reason you want to know what you hold is so you can be confident enough to buy the dip. So you can be confident enough to hold it when, it's not as exciting time period in the crypto markets. You want to know what you hold so that way you can go through the journey that's going to take to get through, to that level of, success with the project. Just be patient, y'all. Know what you hold. So let's see. So we got some more Shiba Inu price predictions. Really, it's all a lot of the same old same right now. But I want to let y'all know that the thing that is different is the time that's in front of us. We got Bitcoin ETFs on the way. We got Bitcoin halving on the way, y'all. We got some very, very exciting things. Economic conditions, they might stop raising interest rates next year. They might start, just making things a lot more bull market friendly for the overall market. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And I want y'all to be a part of that, y'all. When you start to see Shiba Inu move, you're not going to get a warning sign that say, hey, this is really it. Hey, this is really the time where, it's about to go crazy. You're going to have to already be in, because it's going to move so fast. This is what happens. Shiba Inu goes crazy for a few days, and it does it in a way where most people can't catch it. It's not going to be a clean rise to new all-time highs. It's going to spike up, shoot up, one day. People are going to be afraid because of how far it went up that day. People are going to be afraid to buy in, thinking maybe that's the top or that's it. And then we might see the price shoot up again really far, and people are like, damn, I should have grabbed that first breakout. I should have grabbed before that first breakout and, took that ride. But now seeing the second one, it really has to be too high. People might see prices come down a little bit, feel happy, like, yes, I'm glad I didn't buy. But it might not come down as far as you wanted to or that you expected to. And it could take off from there and really go even further again. So, you just have to already have what Warren Buffett says is time in the market is better than timing the market. Don't try to time the market. Don't try to be that guy who says, I called it perfectly. Yeah, you might get lucky and do it, but 9 times out of 10, you most likely won't be able to call it perfectly. So it's just best to have time in the market where you can be able to, accumulate dollar cost average, over a period of time, whatever your buying time is, whether it's some people daily, some people weekly, some people monthly, however you do it, bi-weekly, however you want to do it, you should be continuously dollar cost averaging, y'all. So let's see. Surplus says, just a reminder, guys, don't be anxious. Shib isn't going anywhere. Hey, man, I believe it's going somewhere, and I believe it's going to get there very quickly once it does start that journey. So, whatever y'all want to do, that's on you. Jonathan says a lot of people still don't know what Shiba Inu is too. That's facts. A lot of people still don't even know what cryptocurrency is, y'all. Think about that. Only 5% of the world is invested into cryptocurrencies. So think about how much, room we have still. If 95% of the world have yet to invest into crypto, what does it look like when we're at, 15%, of the world invested into cryptocurrency? What does it look like when we're at 25% of the world invested into cryptocurrencies, and we've been the ones that have been here the whole time? Some of y'all better, I want y'all to open up your horizon, your mindsets on, understanding. Will you be in crypto for the next 10 years? Will you be one of those people that can say, let's say looking back, some of the OGs who can say, I've been in, holding Bitcoin or been in Bitcoin since 2010. That's when I first learned about it, but I didn't hold any from that time period. But I wish I would have. I wish I would have, listened to my best friend when he said, hey, bro, you want to throw $100 in here on this new thing I heard of called Bitcoin? But from me learning from that lesson, I know how to move now. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's not a game. We really have to take this serious, and then experiencing the gains for myself, and, helping my family, helping my friends. I understand the power of it, and I want everybody to have that opportunity to take advantage of what this bull market can provide for us. But you got to be smart money. You can't be dumb money and thinking you about to, go crazy. Everybody going to be making some money this next bull run. Last bull run, everybody and their mama was making money. But the amount of money you make is going to determine your knowledge and understanding and how you move through the market and how you position yourself before things really take off. I don't want some of y'all, sitting there with, we're at the top of the market, you about to take some profits, but you're sad to take profits because it's not enough, or because you wished it was more, or because you wished you had put more money in when you had the opportunity to buy things when it was cheap. This is why I keep getting on here, almost daily and telling y'all about, these different currencies or how to play the market, because this is one of those things you got to take serious. You got to take serious. For those that connected, I got a few students that, reached that millionaire status. Those people took it very serious. I got people that reached that first 100,000, multiple hundreds of thousands, and they took it serious. So, I gotta, keep, drilling it in, to all my people, like, y'all, this is serious. This is serious. You got to position yourself. So that way, when it does come, y'all are with me. But let's see. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Lee says, bro, no one did. Where I'm from, we never saw those types of dogs. Yeah, that's facts. I don't remember seeing a Shiba Inu, really until, the Doge thing. So, Johnson said, regular people don't even know what crypto is, but they know all the actors in Hollywood. LOL, crazy. That's facts, though. That's facts. Bro got a point right there. Hey, y'all, we are 3 likes away from 100 likes on the stream, y'all. It would really mean a lot if we can, cross that level and, keep the like ratio up on the video. If y'all come in, show some support, it's absolutely free to hit the like button, y'all. And also it helps out with the YouTube algorithm, letting YouTube know that y'all appreciate this type of content. And YouTube is, likely to be a little nicer to me and not, shadow ban all my content, man. But let's see. Nanya says, finally caught live stream. What's up, Vit fam? Shout out to Nanya, man, pulling up. One of the, Vit high roller legends in the building. Lee says, DeMarco, just skimming over the Jesus comment slide too. Come on, bro. Give love to the king. Man, I gave you a shout out. I said you're getting your shell on, get it in, but we can't keep going back to it. Mike Jones says, hey, Nanya, what's up, bro? Mary says, bad idea, AI, any hope? So we talked about that, a little bit. I did say, I believe bad idea AI will do well over this next run. And you got to remember, it's a sympathy play. When people make all the money from shib, they're gonna move it to bone, then they're gonna move it to leash, then they're gonna move it to treat, then they're gonna move it to she, you know, bad idea AI, and you know, whatever else. Mike says, I'm tuning in while getting ready for work. Got a double shift today, picking up doubles all week and all December leading into January. So I get my bags packed and extra ready for the bull run. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Getting yourself ready for what you deserve. You know, a lot of us, you know, here right now, we've all had a similar feeling of, you know, I know I'm not lying, you know, that we feel like chosen ones amongst some of our peers and, you know, family and things like that. But one thing I learned a long time ago, even feeling like, you know, that I was a chosen one, is that in order to be a chosen one, you got to do chosen one shit, man. You can't just be feeling like you a chosen one out here and things just gonna fall in place for you and, you know, whatever. You got to actually be proactive also and putting yourself, you know, in the right positions and doing the right things. Like, you know, dollar cost averaging. You want to be a chosen one in crypto, then you got to be doing chosen one in crypto shit. You can't just expect it just to happen. You got to be one of those people that were dollar cost averaging. You got to be one of those people who believed when other people weren't believing. You know, excuse my language, but I just want to be real with y'all. You know, shout out to whoever that is came through with the super chat. Let me see. Let me catch up, man. Shout out to everybody. I see some of the comments, man. Salute. Shout out to all the channel members holding it down. Mystical energy vibes in the building. It says, I'm so diverse, I don't have any other places to invest. Doge, I'm bullish on as well. Mike Jones said, get yourself some Vegas Inu. Hold and watch it turn into gold this bull run. Mike Jones says that's financial advice. For me, this is not financial advice, y'all. Oh, he said he corrected that, not financial advice. Living Richard says same with XCN. Dude Tyler says Billy Club, man, salute to the top holders, man. Everybody holding really, but you know, shout out to those top holders that really believe in the project and really putting their money where their belief is, man. PD says those predictions. So those predictions that we just went over, you know, I think they're being conservative, you know, because we seen this play out last time. You know, the first time she went crazy, y'all can just go back through history. The history is there. It's on my channel. Y'all will be able to see me calling out, you know, a lot of the TA very accurately, you know, during the last run because the price action was there. So right now, you know, the price action isn't, you know, truly here to be able to, you know, you can still do some technical analysis, of course, but it's a little harder to TA what those price targets is to the upside until things really start to move. We can say where we identify certain, you know, areas in the chart where we could tell that the price wants to move to, but it's hard to say exactly how things will begin, you know, to play out. But I think some of those price predictions, they're lowballing. This same thing happened, bro. Last time before Shiba Inu blew up, go look at some of my videos. You know, I call, you know, much higher predictions than, you know, a lot of these analysts and people were, you know, saying. And Shiba Inu did go. And, you know, what did they do? They just adjusted their price predictions. When Shiba Inu went to levels that people didn't expect it to or couldn't fathom that it would, they just adjusted their price predictions. So that's what I feel will happen again. I think some of these price predictions are just them trying to be conservative, you know, trying not to look like fools if they shoot too high, you know, and usually the more tighter your answer is, the more conservative it is, the more people believe in it. You know, if you say Shiba Inu going to, you know, 1 cent this next bull run, you know, the people who are, you know, true technical analysts or, you know, fundamental analysts and things like that, they might not believe it, you know, because that's too, you know, far-fetched for them. But if you're saying something that's more realistic and that they can, you know, wrap their heads around, they might be more likely to want to believe in that, you know, so you just got to keep that in mind. But oscillating just means, you know, going around. Vit multi-wallet, multi-billy club, LFG. Shout out to Mike Jones, man. Lee says, I get it now, so y'all only buy Inu. No, we don't just only buy Inu, but you know, a lot of those risky plays are, you know, sometimes got Inu in the name. But we buy other projects as well that don't have Inu in the name. Crypto Surfer says, watching Flipping Vegas on FYI, catching Vegas Inu live on YouTube. Oh, watching Flipping Vegas on FYI and catching Vegas Inu live on YouTube. Let's go. Shout out to Las Vegas, man. Salute. Man, y'all know we represent Las Vegas, man. Shout out to the Golden Knights rocking with us, man. We might even be having some Golden Knights, rocking with us in the Vegas Inu family. Different, it would be a dream to have different athletes from Vegas, supporting what we got going on over here, man. That would be pretty dope. So, even some professional gamblers, people that, are big on the Vegas scene, things like that. That would be dope. So let's see. PD said, broski, when you go live, it's like church. Get in my cup, overflow with the spirit, man. Shout out to PD. PD, one of those ones, man. PD is definitely one of those ones that you will see hitting home runs this next bull run. Roland says, I got some of that Jesus Project Island. Do you think Shiba will hit 0.404 by next year? Yes, I do. Can she reach 3 zeros by 25? Anything is possible. Shout out to Lee, man. Said DeMarco's a good dude, good energy. I try to keep the energy right, man. It's all about, good energy. Jonathan says, I don't see link to buy Vegas Inu. You got to go to vechain.token.com and you can buy it directly from the website. Chris says, DeMarco, do you think Shiba will hit? I said, yes. How do you buy it? You buy it from the website, vechain.token.com, or you can use the contract address in the description section of this video, and you can, buy it from pancakeswap. Crypto Shady in the building says, salute, DD Nation, man. Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. This one of the double OGs to the channel, man, if y'all don't know Crypto Shady, man. Lee says, that's what's up. It's an easy pitch for people to buy. PD says, the 7-time rule is true. That's why I'm a bad idea holder. I'm close to the 300 holder, the same as Mars Swap. Good work, bro. Anthony says, Cleveland in the house 216. Man, shout out to the whole 216. Lee says, hope Vegas Inu token moons, bro. Me too, man. It's not financial advice, but, I'm really shooting for it. It's really what we are all working together to accomplish, and really want to see this token, accomplish some big, big things. Roland says, let's go Vegas Inu token high roller 777. PD says, that's right, Roland. Lee says, DeMarco's such a good dude that I will buy Vegas Inu just to support the work, homie. Man, I appreciate that, bro, for real. I got love for all the people who just, support whatever I got going on and, just try to be there to support it, man. I truly, truly appreciate that. And, all the people who really rock with me, I know who y'all is, man. If you somebody who really, really locked in with me, I truly appreciate that. And I can't wait, till we get the opportunities to truly, actually meet, I think that'd be dope. Chris says Kuma Inu. If that's the old Kuma Inu you're talking about, I know they sometimes bring out old tokens from the last bull run, but if that's the one you're talking about, I am still holding some of that one. Lee says, bro, there's too many Inus now. Switch it up on them. Maybe put the Inu first. Where can I buy Inu Shib? D67 says, I saw potential in Shiba Inu coins when I made 8,000. Lee says Mike Jones need to make Mike Jones coin. Do a Mike Jones Inu. Mike Jones who? Stevie voting it up. Lee says back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Or now I'm Inu. They all on me. And then shout out to Lee coming through, man, with the Jesus coin love Shiba Inu and Vegas Inu, man. Shout out to Lee Kolafe. I hope I said that right. Did I say that right, bro? We appreciate the $10 super chat, man, and getting your shield on with Jesus coin. See, people like this that support their projects, these are the people that help, put their projects on the map, because now, him putting it in a super chat is forcing, an influencer to, mention it on the stream. So good work, man. Angry Gamer says, I keep telling family and friends, and they said they will believe it when they see it. I will be there, believe, and see it. Best believe. See, whenever there's people who talk that, I'll see it when I believe it talk, I just feel bad for them. Because it's like, you're going to obviously have to miss out on, all the potential gains that there are because you are waiting until you see what I do. But guess what? By the time you see what I do, it's going to be too late for you. If you sitting back watching me and you want to wait till you see what my bags do, by the time you are convinced, it's going to be too late. And that's going to be the problem. You're going to have to wait an entire another 2 bull cycles, or, another bear cycle into another bull cycle. And who knows, bear market could last 4 years or whatever. And until you get into another opportunity to, finally believe, what these people are saying. You got to do your due diligence. You got to do your homework. If it's something you're not too sure about, do your due diligence on it so you can understand it better. But don't just write it off and just keep hearing of it and being like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to, because that could be a big financial mistake. And the financial mistakes is what'll cost you. Not doing your due diligence, that'll cost you. Paper handing out of your position, that'll cost you. Panic selling, that'll cost you. Buying the tops, that'll cost you. Not buying a dip, that'll cost you. You know what I'm saying? Not dollar cost averaging, that'll cost you. All these different things that you learned, risking more than you're willing to lose, that'll cost you. All these different things, all these different principles that you learn through investing, you got to implement them. You got to, stand on them. Margaret says, be ready. Let's see. Facts got to work hard. It's not just going to come to you. Chris says my average for SHIB is 5 zeros, I think 1, 2, or 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 1, 2. Do you think it will hit 4 zeros 2 so I can finally see some profit? Holding since March 22. Chris, you got to bring that average cost down. You got more opportunity than enough to be able to bring that cost down. You got to keep buying the dip. Not financial advice. You don't have to if you don't want to, but wise investment says buy the dip. You want to keep buying it while the price is cheap. While you're underwater, keep buying it so it doesn't have to go that high in order for you to see some profits. You could have possibly been already broken even had you continued to dollar cost average. Marcus says, like them 529 likes, right, Google? I'm not sure what that means, bro, but hey, run those likes up, man. CK says, I'm trying to perfect this product. Is SHIB related? I'm planning on burning SHIB. 5% of all sales will be burnt. Shout out to CK. Chris has been watching you for a long time. Love your channel. I currently have over 7 billion of Shiba and a few others. This comes by spring 25, over 100K. Let's go, man. Good work. Sir Dezaran says, what's up, man? Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Lee said 100. Melody OTFTV. Salute. Marcus Edmonds says Shiba is going up 1 trillion in market cap. Facts. Now watch the magic. Hey, I believe one day she will have that type of market share, and I'm here for the long term with SHIB, man. Of course, I got multiple bags so I can take profit along the way, but man, I'm staying down for the come up with Shiba Inu. Mike says my average for SHIB is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 5, 0 LFG. Good work, man. And you could bring it down even more. Especially right now. You continue to buy that dip. Some of y'all need to learn to start diving on the dip. You got to dive on the dip like there's no tomorrow. I know it's hard to see. It sounds backwards. It's like, why would I buy it when the price is falling? That's a hard psychological barrier for a lot of people to get over. But please believe me, that is the way you do it. That's the way you do it. You could wait and just, buy wherever you buy it and don't buy the dips or whatever and hope that you get lucky and you whatever. But the smartest way to increase your odds on seeing that success is by loading up on those dips. That's why I try to tell y'all this with Vegas Inu token. Because once we do start to move, you won't see these prices again. But you'll be wishing that you had your bag straight from these levels. Like, damn, I wish I would have put in this at this level. But, some people, has to let time show them. Shout out to Timothy Johnson says, high vibrations, man. We got to keep them vibrations high, man. High frequency. Jonathan says, my average is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 7. Been buying for 3 years. How much did you start with, Jonathan? And how much would you say, what price you bought at? If you don't mind sharing, if you don't want to share, you don't have to share this. I'm all about, privacy and things like that. So you don't have to share it. But I'm curious, to know what price you bought in at, how much, and, how much have you been accumulating throughout this last 3 years? Because that average cost should have been way down if you, been buying the last 3 years. And if you've been buying for 3 years, you had an opportunity to see some decent gains. Because Shiba Inu is only 3 years old. So if you bought, around that time, you seen some profits. Stevie says DCA for life. A1 says I have a strong conviction for bad. Not financial advice, but I'm buying all the time. 40 for a billion is a deal. Good work. Samuel says I literally got the exact bottom of it. Good work. Stevie said DCA is king. I've been DCAing for the past 2 years. PD says I have a bag of shib at 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. It's too much money to bring the cost average down. So I open a new position in a different wallet, multiple wallet family. There you go. There you go right there. PD giving y'all the game I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Get multiple bags. Don't just settle with one bag, because even if you are holding one bag and it skyrockets, you're going to be afraid. If you're somebody who's diamond hand, you're going to be afraid anyway to take some profits. So why not have multiple bags where you got a bag that's short term, medium term, long term, so that way you can reward yourself along the journey. Chris says, I think gaming tokens going to sky this bull run. Think about it. Vegas Inu has potential for several different narratives. The opportunity for, the gaming space, opportunity for, the gambling space, the meme coin space, and also other areas that, y'all will be excited to know that, we are putting thought into. So AI, also that's another, one of the things we look into. So there's so much potential with this project, being able to cover so many different bases and actually being built from something that, can, it can constantly grow. It can constantly develop into more and more. It's not some boxed into a corner type of project where it can only do this one thing. There's so many different exciting things that we can do with this project right here. That's why we have the project, to test out, the DeFi space on what can be done. What can we do with DeFi, community, and AI? That's where it all started at. Those three things: DeFi, community, and AI. What's the power there? What can we create with there? And that's where we got Vegas Inu token. Now it's just up to us, to come together and work as a community to continue to push the project forward and make sure, we represent it the right way, spread the word about it, get as many people interested as possible before this next bull run fully takes off. Because yes, I do believe we're in the, the lower levels, or at the foot of, the bull run. But imagine when the bull run is in full effect and we've continued to community build. We continue to work together. We continue to get the word out there no matter what. Y'all, Vegas Inu token is gonna be one of those ones, y'all. Not financial advice, but that's what I truly believe. So let's see. A1 says current all-time high market cap for bad is 5x current market cap, and the bull run is coming. They partner with shib and working with TG. Facts. Connect those dots, man. Also, Jorge says, what you think about Wall Street memes? Not too much, to be honest. It was one of those, plays that, I believe I even grabbed some of that one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a lot of plays that I just get exposure to just off the strength, to put a little something in them, just because, I'm a DJ. At the same time, yeah, I'm a investor that tries to be wise, but a certain very small percentage of, my portfolio is allocated to some riskier plays. You never know what can happen. I done hit the most, home runs from riskier plays, more risky plays than I did, some of those blue chips. So keep that in mind. But Chris says, just think what's going to happen when the big Bitcoin ETF gets approved. That's facts. Yeah, it's going to be bonkers, man. It's going to go crazy. And the halving. Facts. It's going to be a very, very crazy time in the space, man. Hopefully, y'all are prepared. So let's see what else we got here, man. Binance stories, Binance CEO CZ charged with facilitating operations that, allow money laundering from criminals using crypto and, whatever. And, he's basically stepped down as the CEO from Binance. Absolutely crazy to think about, CZ no longer the CEO of Binance, y'all. Crazy. He was just denied by a U.S. judge the ability to to leave the U.S. So right now he's stuck in the U.S. for the moment. They're saying can't return to UAE for now. U.S. judge says XRP threatens to flip Binance's currency once and for all. Coinbase shares hit 18-month high after Binance charges. Yeah, y'all. So the space being shaken up a little bit. I believe this, might be the last big, crypto shakedown of a CEO. I'm not sure who they're going to target, next. It could be somebody else, but I think as we get closer and closer to that halving, we start to see everything begin to align. But you got to position yourself now. Don't wait until then. Marcus says he works for my father. He will be back. Audit on Binance. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But yeah, y'all, we got some very, very exciting things coming in the space, y'all. We got billboards, coming from Vegas Inu token. Some we're not far away at all, y'all. We got, some very exciting things right on the horizon. So just be patient, understand. We're going to continue to push the word out about VIT. We're going to continue to community build. We're going to continue to work together. We're going to continue to just, work on things that, we're working on in the background, so that way we continue to have a strong project that, people can believe in for, the time to come. This isn't a pump and dump. I know usually, people are more excited when they hear those projects that come right out the gate and, pump, but really go back and look at some of the last projects that, have launched around the time we launched. And we're probably one of the only ones on that BNB side of things that, are still around, still, community building, even though, the market conditions aren't the best right now. We're still here building. And that's what's important as we move into this bull run, because people are going to recognize that. They're going to come back, see our track record. We're going to start to attract those smart money individuals. And that's going to create a ripple effect of other people who just see the bandwagon effect or the FOMO effect kicking in, and that's going to make even more people want to jump in. But y'all want to make sure you have your positions solidified. You want to make sure that you have the right size bags, so that way if we do see a quick 20, 50, whatever X, you can feel comfortable taking a cherry off the top to reward yourself, if that's what you want to do, or however you decide to play it. But at least you'll have that opportunity, and you won't be one of those people like, damn, I wish I would have bought more. Because that's what a lot of people are going to be saying. A lot of people this next bull run are going to be wishing that they bought more. I don't want that to be you. But Vegas Inu token merch now available. Make sure you tap into our website. Actually, it's not on the website just yet, but because this is a very limited supply. So we're doing this limited run, and we will be, so the merch is going to be one thing that we open up an avenue, to the community. So there will be, more merch drops coming, not of this collection that we've seen. So this is very important. If you want a piece of the first Vegas Inu token collection, you go grab something now before these 20 pieces are gone. Because once they're gone, they are gone, y'all. So go tap in, man. This is a part of history. We got 3 different designs, dope designs right now. Cop them, it's stuff that I would personally wear. Y'all gonna see me, representing and rocking the VIT merch really, really soon. Y'all gotta know off top though, everything that we drop from the High Rollers collection, we will be, me personally, I'll be grabbing everything. So we got that coming. Also, some big news, I want to roll what we're doing with the merchandise into something a little more, what I'm saying? So connect the dots there. Y'all will be hearing about that. I'm just doing some research on some things, getting some things in place for that. But yeah, y'all, we got some exciting opportunities and a lot of avenues that we can take with what we're building right here with Vegas Inu token. We also got the VIT studios, Vegas Inu token studios. We got people in the community making music, making beats, being creative, doing a lot of different things, creating art. That's going to be another big aspect to what we're doing. I'm also connecting some dots and putting some plays in motion to try to take advantage of what we got going on over there, with possibly making it something even bigger. So some exciting things, y'all. We're still in the very, very early. You would rather be a part of a project that's not pumping and dumping, and then it's just toast out the gate after the dump happens, than being a part of a project who's gradually slowly building and right into the bull market. That's very, very important. So go check out vechain.token.com. Join our Telegram, to get a feel of the community and an understanding, to ask some questions. I'm telling y'all, it's probably one of the best crypto community vibes that you will feel. I'm telling you right now, it's like a family in there. So if you're not in there right now, go join it, get familiar with some of the people, ask some questions, see what they like about the project, see, what makes them confident in the project. And if you're on the fence, it could possibly, help, you just have a better understanding of the project. So do your due diligence, man. I can't say it enough. Let's see. Let me see. Did you see the resurge of Terra Luna and then it dumped? Yeah, I took a quick look at it. PD says, so I hear Gary Scales approval for ETF goes live January 10th. Jonathan says, bought like 9K at around 4032 range, but been DCA and not as aggressive and sheep caught sold. Really went really well though and other projects, but I love me some sheep. Okay, good work. Well, then at least you understand why the average isn't down. You bought 9K worth at a higher price, so you got to be aggressive to, put, not saying it got to be another 9K, but, a decent amount to bring that average down. But Chris says, it's funny, Gary G was teaching blockchain technology and cryptos at MITGs. I watched all his MIT videos on YouTube. You know what's crazy? Before he became, chairman, I was like, I recognize him for somewhere. And I actually seen, he has that like a couple hour-long videos on MIT blockchain technology on YouTube. I watched those as well, So it was like, it's crazy how somebody who once taught about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is now, basically acting like he doesn't understand it, or not that he doesn't understand it, but as if it's just illegal and it's just no way possible that it can be, something that's regulated. It's crazy. But Market says stock market bull run in progress. A1 says go ahead and give us some VIT alpha. You want to. Yeah, I definitely want to drop some things, man, some exciting things that are taking place, in the background. But, for certain reasons, you just got to, keep certain things under wraps. But it is some exciting things that, I know the community, will love. Just be patient, like we said, this is a organic community driven project, so there's no rush to, try to pump the project and dump the project, because it ain't that type of party. But I already know my high rollers, y'all know that, so I'm not worried about y'all. It's just some of the new people that might come in and, not understand or want things to happen, a little faster or whatever. I just want them to understand, like, this isn't a pump and dump. There's a lot of pump and dumps out there right now, but this isn't one of them. So, yes, I do want to share some alpha. I might drop something, throughout the stream. You just gotta, be listening. But XRP says, holding 90 million sheep. I'll cash in a few when it moves. Marcus says, information tech stocks next bull run. Chris says, heck, fiat has always been criminal activity, but some going with the narrative down in crypto. Hey, that's facts. That is 100% facts. Zero Pile says, I think SHIB is going from meme coin to being a use case with Ethereum. Jonathan said, my bad, probably bought 2 years ago. Time flies. Philip says, how do we grab merchandise? I want to buy some to have before Xmas. And how does it work to send it to Australia? So check the website, not the website, the Vegas Inu token Twitter page. Let me see if I could drop the merch link in the live stream. So somebody click the link real quick and let me know if it's taking you to the merch store. Let me know in the chat real quick. Somebody hurry up and click it. You buy Vegas Inu token at the website, vechain.com, or you can grab the contract address from the description section of this video. All information is in the description section of this video. Okay, so A1 said the link works. So yeah, y'all, that's the link right there to the merch store right there. Rivian is going to make sure you have it in your bag. Yeah, you actually seen one of those for the first time, recently. It was pretty dope. MSTR is another bone you want to load the bag on. How do I buy Vegas Inu? VegasInuToken.com or pancakeswap using BNB. Change out Ethereum for BNB using changenow.io. None of this is financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence. William says, how much you think you will get if you have 800 million SHIB tokens if it explodes to 1 cent? You just got to do the math. 800 million tokens times 1 cent. What is that? I don't know. 800,000, I don't know. 80,000 is something, one of those. Chris says, political influencers got Gary on the stream. A1 says, word, yeah, pulls up. Hoodie looking flashy, appreciate it, man. Peter said, yes, the link worked. Okay, appreciate it. So that's where you get the merch from, y'all. And guess what? Okay, I got some alpha. Y'all want some alpha? A percentage of the merch sales will be going towards burns. So, keep that in mind as well. So from this point, the initial, this is something that's new. So we starting it at this point. But from this point, some of the sales will go towards burns. And it could be to burn VIT, and it could also potentially be to burn some Shiba Inu. So, keep that in mind as well. So if you want to support, burning, for the projects, whether it be Shiba Inu, Vegas Inu token, we're going to see what the community, see what the community thinks. But yeah, we're going to be taking some of those profits and putting them towards, burning. So, ShibArmy or VIT, we're going to, possibly see with the community, like, hey, this is, possibly, 5%, of, profits, 10%, whatever it might be. We're gonna, we might do half and half, burn some VIT, burn some SHIB, so we got something, y'all. We're gonna keep, getting rid of the supply. So yeah, that's some alpha right there. So, you want to support the merch, you want to support the burn rate, you want to support, for SHIB or VIT. That's the way. Cop some merch, support the project by representing. And the stuff is actually pretty cool, y'all. And it's very limited. We only got 20 of each design, y'all. 20 items. Once they're gone, they are gone. Peter said, buying merchandise for burns. I'm buying some next week. Hey, I hope it's still some merch left next week, bro. I hope some of the merch is still left next week. And if you notice in the collection title, each one of those have been marked with whichever it is, it's the first of its collection. So it's the first of the collection. So right now is the first edition of each, of those, designs that dropped. And once they gone, they are gone. So only 20 of each, y'all. That's not that many. Chris says if the devs come out and actually have a real burn rate for SHIB with a good percent, it will have more adoption and the news will send it to Mars. That's facts. I think if they drop something with a stronger burn rate, for SHIB, that will get people, excited. Hey, y'all, but guess what, man? Man, we got some exciting things coming, man. We got NFTs coming. We got some other exciting things coming. We got some other things that we're working on that are very exciting. This stuff just don't happen overnight, y'all. So you just got to be patient and, stay down for the come up, man. But the come up is always worth it, especially if you stay down for it. So that's pretty much all we got for this one, y'all. All information is in the description section of this video. Some exciting things that we're working on. Y'all will, trust me, y'all will be getting more and more information as time goes on. Just very early, we gotta, not box ourselves into a corner. And, we gotta, try to strategize things through the same way like the tokenomics with this project. It was really, a lot of thought put into it to make in a sense, kind of the perfect tokenomics for a project. And it takes time to think of these things because you got to run different scenarios. You got to, see how this works, see how that works. You got to look at what's the approval of, using your cryptocurrency, for casinos and things like that. All these different things that you have to research and understand before you can get into certain doors. That's what we doing right now, y'all. So, stay down for the come up, man. Marcus says Bitcoin is getting ready for 100K. I believe so. Chris says buying hoodie tonight, man. Salute. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to everybody grabbing the merch. Like I said, there's only 20 items of each design, y'all. Once they are gone forever. So, unless it was something where the community just just went crazy, like we would want that design back. It might be a variation and not the exact one because, I do want to keep that supply limited, but there's only 20 of them. Once your size is gone, that's it. It ain't no, hey, DecemberDeMarco, you think you could, print out one more, throw it, order one. No, it's gone. It's gone, bro. It's gone, sis. You got to grab them now while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? You got to grab them while they release. This is the first collection, y'all. Who knows what this could, this could possibly be something in the future, man. Shout out to Margaret, says, thank you, Didi. Appreciate all your hard work and efforts, man. Salute. I'm glad that y'all appreciate the hard work. That made me want to go even harder, and it motivates me to continue to share, this information with y'all, man. That's why I'll just be asking for a little like on the stream, so I know y'all rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm giving y'all valuable information that y'all appreciate. Shout out to William, says, thank you, sir. A1 says, salute to the Didi Nation and High Roller family. Philip says, thank you. How are the NFTs going to be rolled out? Hey, I know you want some alpha on that, but I can't drop it just yet because we got some very special things, coming for the family. So Marcus says, get you some Litecoin. Gold is going 3,000 an ounce. Gala. What's up, D? Been riding with you since 21, man. Salute, man. Shout out to Crypto Shady, bro. I already know you've been rocking and rolling the whole time, bro. But yeah, man, we got some exciting things coming up with Vegas Inu token, man. I hope y'all got y'all bags together. I truly do. This is going to be one of those ones where like, how did y'all know about Vegas Inu token so early? Who told you to even, how did y'all hear about that? How did y'all going to be those people explaining to people like, yeah, man, I'm following, this dude on YouTube, DecemberDeMarco, he dropped us a community project and we just, we kind of ran with it. We did our thing and, it grew to what that's going to be y'all, man. That's going to be y'all. But that's all we got for this one, y'all. If y'all want to add anything before we get out of here, let me know. But, yeah, I'm excited for this bull run, y'all. I think the bull run is upon us. I'm not saying, things are just about to go crazy right now. We're not at the euphoria stage, but we are at that stage, I believe, when people will look back in the next 6 months like, damn, that was it. Damn, we were gone. Like, it was, we should have, I should have been locked in. I should have really went hard. I should have really loaded up. But yeah, man, my phone about to die. We've been streaming about an hour and 37 minutes. Shout out to Chris. Said get paid. Mike Jones says we appreciate you, big bro. High roller, stay strong and keep pushing for it, man. Salute to Mike. Samuel dropping that jackpot. 777, man. Salute to everybody, man. Share this live stream, y'all. Share this. Let everybody know. For the people that missed it, share this with your friends. Share this with your family. The people that you want to be more involved into cryptocurrency. Maybe they might see something from this video, or something, they feel they can relate to me. And it might make them, want to take that leap and, start to become informed on investing into cryptocurrencies. And not just cryptos too, y'all, because we're going to start talking about some stocks as well, get back into that. Private stock market game on Facebook. That's our community on Facebook with over 6,000 active investors over there. People that, are generally a little more focused on stocks and things like that. But, they rock with the crypto too. But, y'all are welcome to, join that family. We talk about stocks and crypto there. But, yeah, we will be getting, into some more stocks and other things because the bull run is going to provide us the opportunity to take advantage of not just Shiba Inu, not just Vegas Inu token, but a lot of other projects and companies and stocks out there as well. So, buckle up, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Crypto Shady says, I re-listened to the cheat code is to buy in the red over and over, man. Hey, I know you one of those people that truly understand and know when I'm saying things like that to really take it serious and connect those dots, man. So salute to you, bro. Marcus says, we the people. X A1 says, hey, let's get this 77777 buy wall going again. And TG, let's get it, man. I need all y'all that's holding it down on the front lines of the high roller, community, man. I don't even think y'all understand how important what y'all are doing is in the history of Vegas Inu token, or even just the crypto space in general. Once this becomes one of the next big plays, y'all are helping to lay the foundation and helping to support the foundation. I truly appreciate y'all support. Keep going hard, keep being creative, keep thinking outside the box on new ways to bring attention, to keep the community motivated, all these different things. It's going to take all of us working together to truly make this something that once the bull market is in, everybody's rushing to bandwagon and FOMO in on the project that we've been building throughout this time, man. So salute to all y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Hey, and that's it. Shout out to Shirley, shout out to Chris, shout out to P, shout out to A1, shout out to Marcus, shout out to Crypto Shady, Samuel, Chris, Mike, Marcus, Philip, A1, William, Margaret, Petey, man, everybody that's tuned in, Mike, Timothy. Shout out for the super chat as well. I think that was Lee that came through with that one. Edward. Who else we got in the building? Philip, Zero, Powell, XRP Watts. Man, Jonathan L. Who else we got? Joe Lowe, Jorge Palacios, Stevie, Crypto, Jonathan L, Melody OTF TV, Sir Desiree, CK, Angry Gamer 247. Man, everybody, D67. Oh, man, Anthony Cole, man, everybody. If I ain't said your name yet, man, shout out to y'all too, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are out, man.